Okay, so today we are going to watch a video where you get a chance to diagram some sentences for practice, and I will go through and explain what they are. When the first slide pops up, you should pause it and diagram that sentence, and then when you are finished, you can hit play, and we will go over the explanation together. So go ahead and pause and diagram that sentence as I have so beautifully written at the top. Okay, so in this sentence, we have the, which is an article. The refers to tree, so tree is a noun. Also, yard is a noun. Front describes yard, so it is an adjective. The is an article, again. In is a preposition. Stands is an action, so it's a main verb. Walnut is a noun, it's a thing. Big describes tree, so it is an adjective. Very describes big, so it is an adverb. When you have an adverb describing an adjective, you need an adjective phrase. The tree is a noun phrase. Very big describes tree, and walnut describes tree. Front yard is a noun phrase along with the. In the front yard is a prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase is the preposition and the noun phrase that follows it. Stands is a main verb, so we need a verb phrase. Stands in the front yard is the verb phrase, and the noun phrase and the verb phrase make a sentence. Go ahead and hit pause and diagram this sentence. Okay, in this sentence, Stacy is a noun because she is a person. Dina is a noun because she is a person. The conjunction is connecting those two nouns to make one noun, which I will label, I guess, eventually. Went is an action, it's a main verb. To is a preposition. The is an article. Mall is a noun and is a conjunction. Saw is a main verb. The town gets a bracket. And the reason it gets a bracket is because it is a proper noun. What we call that is the Toys R Us rule. I know how to diagram toys. Toys is a noun. Us is a pronoun. I have no clue what a backwards R is. So anything that is a proper noun would get a bracket. Stacy and Dina combined to make one noun because Stacy went to the mall and Dina went to the mall. They both did the same things. The mall is a noun phrase. Stacy and Dina is a subject, so I drew that higher. To the mall is a prepositional phrase. Preposition and a noun phrase that follows it. The town is a noun phrase by itself. Saw the town is a verb phrase. Went to the mall is a verb phrase. The conjunction connects those two verb phrases to make one verb phrase, and the noun phrase and the verb phrase make a sentence. Go ahead and pause and diagram this sentence. Okay, the is an article, and I will erase that line later, don't worry. The is an article. Philadelphia Phillies is the Toys R Us rule, so it gets a bracket. Played is an action, it's a main verb. We're not going to get to that. I'm going to do the San Francisco Giants first. Played is a main verb. The is an article. Last describes night. Night is a noun, so last is an adjective. Last night is a noun phrase. The San Francisco Giants is a noun phrase. The Philadelphia Phillies is a noun phrase. But the Phillies would be a higher noun phrase because it's what the sentence is about. It's about the Phillies. Played the San Francisco Giants last night would be a verb phrase. Told you I'd get that line. And the whole thing is a sentence. The noun phrase and the verb phrase combine to make a sentence. Wow, that was an amazing catch. Pause and diagram. Okay, first of all, wow is an interjection. It is there only to show emotion. It will not actually be part of the sentence tree. That is a demonstrative. Now, in this case, we have an issue. And the issue is that we don't have a noun to which that refers. And that's because the noun is inferred. I wrote shot accidentally because I misread the sentence. I will erase it and replace it with catch. So we are going to add the noun that is inferred, much in the same way that a lot of times the word you is inferred. If I say pick up the pencil, you know that I am talking to you. In that case, and the sentence was pick up the pencil, you would add the word you in parentheses at the beginning. We are not adding any words to the sentence. We are only adding them to the diagram because the diagram is includes what is inferred with nonverbal communication. Okay, so in this instance, we are obviously referring to the catch. So we'll add the word catch in parentheses, and catch it is a noun in this case because we are not talking about the action, we are talking about the result. Was is the main verb, and is an article. Amazing describes catch, so it is an adjective, and then catch is a noun. An amazing catch is a noun phrase. Was an amazing catch is the verb phrase, and that catch is the noun phrase, which is the subject. And the whole thing is a sentence, the noun phrase and the verb phrase combined. Okay, go ahead and pause and diagram this sentence. All right, so Derek is a noun, he's a person. Drove is an action, it's a main verb. To is a preposition. The is an article. Store is a noun. And is a conjunction. He is a pronoun. Got is a main verb. Some describes bleach. Bleach is a noun, so some is an adjective. Okay, some bleach is a noun phrase. Got some bleach is a verb phrase. He is a pronoun, so it must be part of a noun phrase. Now the question becomes, do we connect store and he? Because store also has to be part of a noun phrase. But then if that's the case, it would have to be Derek drove to the store and Derek drove he. And that makes no sense. So that cannot work. So we know the conjunction is not connecting the two noun phrases. He got some bleach as a sentence. It's a complete thought. So now we move over and we know the conjunction is going to connect two sentences. The store is a noun phrase. To the store is a prepositional phrase. It's the preposition in the noun phrase that follows it. Drove is a main verb, so we need a verb phrase. Drove to the store. Derek is a noun. It's the subject of the sentence, so it's a noun phrase. Those two things combine to make a sentence. And then the conjunction combines those two sentences to make what's called a compound sentence. And we're done.